Hello and welcome. Today, I wish to invite you to explore a simple yet profound wisdom through a mnemonic image. Comparison is the death of joy. We'll use different parts of the image to guide us to a deeper understanding of this wisdom. Participating in this exercise will help you remember this wisdom and apply its message in your daily life. The balloons in the sky. Imagine life as a collection of vibrant, unique balloons floating in the sky. Each balloon represents a life, a journey, a dream. Notice how balloons are different. Some large, some small, some bursting with colors. Each one has its own beauty, its own rhythm as it dances in the breeze. The balloons represent thriving joy. It represents our uniqueness in how it rises and floats, simply by being what it is. The person holding a cluster of balloons. Now, take a closer look at the person joyfully holding a cluster of colorful balloons. He is being lifted, almost effortlessly, by his own collection of dreams and achievements. This lifting represents happiness, joy in life. It comes from appreciating what he has, from embracing his own journey without comparisons of others. Just nearby, you'll see another person. The person is standing alone, gazing at the other balloons, with a sense of longing, maybe even jealousy. Now take a closer look at the ground. You'll see shriveled, deflated balloons. They show how joy can fade, not because it wasn't there, but because too much time was spent on comparing what others had. The comparisons drained the air, the joy, the life, right out of it. The shriveled balloon. The shriveled balloon is a powerful reminder. When we fixate on how our lives measure up to others, we lose sight of our own beauty, our own achievements. This deflated balloon represents all the joy that slipped away, unnoticed, while attention was elsewhere. Joy slipped away in the process of judging oneself by comparison with others. The balloons in the sky continue to float. Meanwhile, the other balloons continue to float freely, joyfully, each one representing a different life, a different journey. None of them are worried about the others. They just float, content in their own space, at their own pace. This is the essence of true joy, being fully present and appreciative of your own journey without the need to compare. Tips and strategies help stop slipping away joy. You may ask, if you have a habit of making envious comparisons, how do I stop it? Here's a few tips and guidance on how to stop making comparisons that are stealing your joy. Identifying joy slipping away due to unhealthy comparisons. Listen for negative self-talk. If you find yourself frequently thinking thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never be as successful as them," it's a sign that comparison is eroding your joy. Catch these thoughts when they occur. Acknowledge them without judgment, and remind yourself that your life journey is unique. Imagine yourself as a joyful, colorful, floating balloon. Track your emotions. Observe your emotions when you see others' successes, especially on social media. If you feel envy, sadness, or inadequacy, it's an indicator that comparison is affecting your happiness. Look for patterns in feeling envious or jealous to gain insight into the triggers of your comparisons. Assess your motivation. If your motivation is driven by a desire to outdo others or to live up to someone else's standards, comparison may be undermining your joy. Set goals that match your values and what you truly care about. Focus on what makes you happy and excited, not on trying to impress others. Practice gratitude. Shift your focus from what others have to what you're grateful for in your own life. Consider listing 2 things you appreciate about your life every time you overly focused on envy of others. Limit social media exposure. Social media often presents a highlight reel of others' lives, making it a breeding ground for comparison. Consider taking regular breaks or unfollowing accounts that trigger those feelings of inadequacy. Celebrate your own wins. Make a habit of appreciating and celebrating your own achievements, no matter how small. Consider a happiness jar, where you write down your accomplishments on slips of paper and review them whenever you feel down. This visual reminder of the jar also helps you focus on your progress rather than on others. Call to action. As you revisit this image, let it be a gentle nudge, a visual cue that reminds you, comparison is the thief of joy. Your balloon, your life, is unique and precious. Let it float freely, without the weight of comparison. And remember, anytime you feel that joy slipping away, just close your eyes and picture this scene. Let it remind you to nurture the beauty of your own journey, allowing your joy rise again. To help embed wisdom, we created a mnemonic visualization that helps you access and use the wisdom message in your life. You can think of the image as a little memory trick, like sticky glue, making it easier for you to recall and apply this wisdom nugget in your daily life. Now let's turn that sticky glue into super glue. And that is, we turn initial memory to super sticky memory by first recognizing, number 1, understanding a nugget of wisdom is one thing. And number 2, embedding the wisdom message deep within your memory, so it's always accessible in both your conscious and subconscious mind, is another thing. To illustrate the difference between just knowing versus embedding, it's like knowing of a recipe versus being able to cook it from memory, or understanding a map versus being able to navigate without it, or learning a dance step versus performing it naturally. We'll explore a few ways to embed wisdom messages into your subconscious. The goal is to help make these wisdom messages an automatic response to life's challenges. Consider these tips for practicing and strengthening these wisdom messages so they become an automatic habits of thought. Practicing visualization deepens the wisdom message. Try practicing this visualization exercise at least 3 times during the first week. The more you practice, the more the visual symbols will help you deeply understand the wisdom nugget. Before long, when you face a challenge, this image will pop into your mind, guiding you to react wisely. Let's break wisdom practice down into 3 key steps to help you embrace and apply wisdom in your life. Step 1. Visualize the image. Close your eyes and picture each element of the image associated with the wisdom nugget. Step 2. Repeat the wisdom message. Recite the wisdom nugget in your mind as you visualize the image. Step 3. Apply it in life. Whenever you're in a situation that calls for wisdom, recall the appropriate image and the wisdom it represents. Let its message guide your actions and decisions. By practicing this visualization exercise regularly, you'll find it easier to recall and apply this powerful piece of wisdom in your daily life. So, no sense waiting around. Let's get started and embrace putting wisdom into action with courage and determination. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video on embedding wisdom in your life helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you never miss out on new content. I'd love to hear your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I read every single one, and your feedback really helps shape future videos. If you enjoyed this topic, be sure to check out related videos for more insights on living a wise and fulfilling life. And stay tuned for the next video, where we'll dive into something you won't want to miss. Thanks again for watching, and as always, keep growing in wisdom and living your best life. See you next time.